my plea to all the haters out there. In a world full of darkness, hatred, be somebody's light. Be somebody's light. You know, there are so many people hurting right now. And the true emotions of people kind of, when somebody's feeling so much hatred towards a particular group or towards a particular person, it's kind of all they know. If you grew up and you were taught to think a certain way, to hate a certain group of people, you wouldn't know any other world. Any other world. I said we filter our reality, our perception of reality. All of us have different perceptions of reality. We all have different filters. Now, I am by no means saying that anything like racism or prejudice or any of these horrible things that go on in this world, they are not to be embraced, of course not. But what I'm saying is to understand what's beneath it all. When somebody has that much hatred in them, has so much rage in them, has so much just disgust for another human being, what does that say about somebody? They are so disconnected from themselves because they've had these filters on all their life and they don't know any other way. In a way, they're stuck. They're stuck in this reality, in this world. And to them, it feels normal. To other people, it doesn't feel normal, but to them, it feels normal. It's like religion. If you grew up certain religion and it's all you knew. You grew up Catholic. You only know there's one God, there's a heaven, there's a hell, right? So when somebody thinks differently than you, or somebody tries to push their religion on you, or talk about weird things, or say somebody's an atheist or something, this is where hatred starts, right? There's a disconnect between people. There's no resonance between people. And it's our inability to accept that. It's our inability to have these different energies in society, in our world, all around us. Something that doesn't feel good to us. And we project that out as hate. We project it out as these negative emotions. And a lot of times it's because we don't know how to control it, or we don't know how to really face what we're really feeling. Underneath it all, it's energy, right? There's just a disconnect of energy. Something's not agreeing with us. It's like getting food poisoning or something, not agreeing with you. What does your body do? It rejects it. It rejects it and it eliminates it. The same goes with racism or anything in this world where people are they reject another person's opinion. They reject what somebody thinks. And they right away need to eliminate it. It's not with the physical body, but mentally, emotionally. They feel like that by eliminating this group or this person who doesn't think the same way, that this is going to solve their problems. It's going to make them feel better. Is it really going to make them feel better? Say you thought, you had filters on and everyone around you thought differently, and you eliminated them all. You took them all away, and you were left with just yourself. Just yourself and maybe a couple other people who think just like you. Why does it make us content? It makes us content because we feel in control again. So when we have other people coming into our lives, we feel out of control. We feel if somebody's coming in and bombarding us with information, and we don't want to think about that. We don't want to expand our thinking in any capacity, because that feels really uncomfortable. It feels really, really bad for us. It feels with so much disconnect. It's so uncomfortable. It makes us crawl out of our skin. The easier way out is to just control, eliminate control through force. It's not to understand somebody else. It's not to work with somebody else. It's to control somebody else. And we realize that we can't control other people. And no matter how many times, like, I think we all have an understanding of it, but at the same time, we still try to do it. We still try to control other people. We try to control other people's thoughts. We try to control, somebody else's religion. We try to control somebody else's identity or gender or whatever. And this need for control in society is what brings up all the hate, brings up all the negative emotion. Because what happens when we're trying to control something, underneath it all, we're not in control. By us trying to control another person or a situation, underneath that means that we are completely out of control. Because if we were truly in control of who we were as a person, 100%, then we wouldn't care. We wouldn't care. We wouldn't care about trying to force our opinion on other people to make us feel better. See, forcing your opinion on other people or forcing people to act like you act shows that you're missing something inside. There's something inside of you missing, because otherwise you wouldn't feel the need to control or to always be right.